you guys remember Jimmy from Love is Blind? I forgot what season it is. Was it last season? Was Jimmy last season? I think Jimmy was last season. I think it was last season, Jimmy Chelsea, Megan Fox Gates. A lot of people were going back and forth with me about whether Jimmy was a fuckboy or not, or whether Jimmy was trash or not. I thought he was trash. And the fact that he was giving Ben advice, like Ben of all people on this season, advice, and shady advice at that, basically telling Ben that he needs to pattern Sarah's questions so that he can basically look as good as possible, confirmed to me that he's trash and he's full of shit, because birds of a feather flock together. I feel like the men this season were trash overall, but it feels like there's a little fraternity with Ben, Alex, Dave, and Mason. It feels like a fraternity going on. Very frat boy. Very frat boy. Very frat bro. And I kind of got those vibes from Jimmy. I don't doubt that Ben was very candid about his trash behavior on the show, about how he was duping Zara, how he was lying about his views, how he did Sarah dirty in Nashville. I bet they were having a grand old kiki and he's probably thinking shit, I kind of fucked up. I was there to get my revenge, but now if she snitches on me on the reunion, I'm going to look really bad. I already apologized for it, but have you got any advice on how to navigate this? Because Jimmy was trash on this show, but somehow managed to get off pretty much scot-free. Everybody hated Chelsea but loved Jimmy. Personally, I'm not surprised, simply because every season that I cover, the pick-me's are just ridiculous. So Jimmy coming out being loved by the pick-me's, I'm not surprised, despite him being trash. So now he's been emboldened by the pick-me's, that he is now giving Ben advice to minimize the damage and basically get off scot-free like he did. And in the beginning of the reunion, we see Ben giving these speeches basically saying I just want to acknowledge my privilege and I feel ashamed that I have not acknowledged it up until now. Just giving these politician HR answers. And I was thinking, Jimmy probably told him to say that. He was probably oh, guy, you don't really look good with the whole BLM thing, with the whole gay thing. So, make sure to make this statement. Jimmy was probably coaching Ben the whole time. Unfortunately for Ben, he's just not a good actor. He's not a good actor. He was literally laughing every time that he lied. And it seems like he was getting flashbacks. But yeah, I just thought that was quite interesting. And like I said, it confirms to me that Jimmy is trash. But I've got to hear from you guys. Does this change for anyone how you see Jimmy now the fact that he is basically in cahoots with Ben? Or is there anybody that clocked Jimmy on the show that he was trash and a fuckboy? Let me know what you guys think on this whole Jimmy coaching Ben situation.